So I've just got off the bus at Braithwaite. For some reason it doesn't actually stop at Braithwaite, it's just to stop before, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go and make my way to the shop first, I think. Go and get something today, maybe a cuppa, and then I'm just gonna go and walk back to Workington. I was gonna walk all the way to the lakes. To be honest, I didn't even know what I was gonna do today. Just that idea come back to this, and I thought it's been like 10 to 12 years. I think it's like maybe 11 years or something since I did the walk to Grasmere. So I think I'm gonna have a walk up to Grasmere, the mountain, or the fell, and then yeah, then just basically come down and walk the next 15 miles or something back home. So I'll probably get back home at about, don't know, maybe about 9 o'clock at night or something. I've all gone Resident Evil and then go to sleep and back to work tomorrow. Right, see you in a bit. It's mad I haven't been for a decent long walk somewhere in my own country for a bit, like back in England. So it's actually quite nice. It's like nice and sunny day. It's actually not pissing down at all for a change, and windy and that, so I can't waste today. I really can't waste it. So I'm gonna go and eat and go and get something to eat. Maybe not. Looks like it's shut already. Yeah. So I know there's another shop down this corner, just in Braithwaite right now. I'm going to get something today. I've got some bottles of water from Eddens before I set off, so, and some mini eggs. I've already ate a packet of them, and I've got another packet, and I don't think I should be eating them because doctor told us I shouldn't be eating too much sugar. So. Hey, it's happening, so we're gonna go and get something to eat in here. I just got myself a Cornish pasty and a bottle of pop from there. They do bacon sandwiches, but they didn't have any bacon left, so that was a bit of a bugger. It's always nice there. They had a nice homemade food and homemade cakes and stuff. I just hope I'm going the right way now. It's always that thing of, where do you start the walk again from? It's more because I've been here, I don't know how many times and done this walk. But I can't remember if I'm on the right direction. Sometimes I go from Grisdale Pike, which like sets off up that hill, up there. But I'm gonna go a different way this time, which takes a bit more of a direct. I think this is actually heading towards Butterfell, so I think I want to be going this way. Coldsdale way. So I'm going to try and eat this pasty. I've got the shittest appetite in the morning, but I better eat some, have a drink, and then off I pop. So I need to find the right way first. I'm going to sit down on here for a bit, smash my pasty in, and then figure out if I'm going that way or that way. Can't remember. No, but got my maps. It's all good. I think just out of laziness I might actually just go up that way, head off of Grisdale Pike, and then up Grasmere from that way. I suppose it's a bit less steep, but so I might just do that actually. Actually, I wouldn't say it's less steep. You've got all that steep bit on Grisdale Pike. So while I think about it, I'll eat my pasty. So here I'm just leaving Braithwaite over there. You can just say Keswick over that way, over there. So I'm heading up this path here, and then this takes us up towards Foss Crag Mine. and then from Force Cragmore I'm going to take that path up towards Grasmere, and then I don't know, see what sort of time I've got, because I'm saying I want to walk all the way back home, but I want to make sure I've got enough time to do that as well. So see how today goes. Got plenty of water in my bag. I've just had to take my coat and my jumper off. That's 2 layers. I've just got my t-shirt on now, so feels a bit like the weather when I was in Italy last week. It was about 15 degrees. This is just quite nice actually. This feels like the best day of the year in England so far. Well, especially in the lakes. This is cool. So let's stand here, have 5, then I'm going to carry on up that way in a bit. See you in a bit. Honestly, I've only been walking like half an hour. Look at my head. Absolutely sweating a bit. Oh, this heat today, and I've only come up a little bit of hill, so I don't know what it's going to be like when I'm walking up them mountains. Let's go. Right, so now I'm starting to think this was probably the best idea, because at least I'm not walking up the hills on that side, and I'm not walking up the hills on this side. I'm just going straight directly over that way, and then I don't have to walk up Crysdale Pike or honestly I forget the name of these ones over there. It's been so long since I've been up there. And it's mad to think like I've did them fells about 2 or 3 times this summer, but it'll come back to me later. I can always look it up on the map, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this path up here and then up that way and up towards Grasmere, and I'm not too sure whether to go down Grasmere or down that path or down Whiteside Ridge and Whiteside the mountain, and down that way towards Crummock, and then from Crummock I'll make my way towards Loweswater, and then over towards like Ulloch and Braithwaite and Liliehall and back to Workington. So don't expect to be back home till about 9 or 10. It'll be pretty dark walking down them roads, but got my torch, got 2 torches, even better. So see what we get up to. I mean, I might even get up there and realise it's maybe about time to turn back, so don't know. See how today goes. It's a really hot day, like, you know. I can't believe how nice it is today, honestly. Well surprised, because it's always raining on my day off. Unless if I go somewhere. So we're leaving Skiddaw behind now. That's like the 5th highest mountain in England, I think. I know it's the 5th highest of the fells. Probably is actually, because Ben Nevis is the highest in the Scotland, but also the highest in the UK, which is about 4,000 feet, which is like, you know, pretty big. But Mount Wank in Germany, yeah, I did say Wank, and it's that's about 5,000 foot, so it's a lot bigger. And plus, when you get to the top of there, you can go to the pub, a restaurant, cafe. There's plenty of different spots you can go taller. So yeah, and you can also get a cable car back down from there as well, which was class. So just getting up to Foss Crag Mine now, so I'm gonna go and have a chill out round there for a bit, and then carrying up this path up there, and then we'll decide if we're going to Whiteside or Grassmoor, and then either way come down to Crummock and then towards Lily all the way really. Yeah, see you at Foss Crag Mine. It's just come up to like 1 o'clock. It's like 10 to 1. I don't know whether if I'm gonna be able to walk home and get back in good time, but yeah, we'll give it a good go. See where we get to, and we get up top of there. That's Foss Crag Mine over there. It always reminds us of something out of an old western or something. So I'm going to be making my way up this path here. So see you when I get up there. That was absolutely sweating me arse off coming up here before. I mean, I've just found a nice bit in the shades here, but there's something about when you get halfway up the mountain or so far up here, I don't know, it's like trying to get your legs going at first. You can't be arsed, you don't want to do any steep bits. And then, I don't know, it just gets easier from here really. You just carry on going, it's like your body's adjusted to it. You can't feel that lactose as much in your legs. I feel like I'm doing alright now. So, just got Foss Crag down there. That's like an old water mine. I'd say probably still is something to do with the water and that, because they've got them puddles there. Look like swimming pools there. But you don't want to go swimming in there, honestly, it proper stinks. And then you've got these waterfalls that come down here. So, gonna head up there. So I'll see you in a bit. So I've just got up to the top of this bit where it's like an half pipe or something in it. Get the car. I hear the jet fighters there in the distance doing the churning. So they might maybe fly over us in a bit. But, it's pretty crazy at the moment, isn't it, with everything kicking off with the war and the. It's nice to be able to get out of here. Complete middle of nowhere. Although it's somewhere. It's a bit since I've been around here. Like when I come up there, I was thinking, it's been years actually since I was either coming up here or coming back down. I can't remember which way. And there was one time where I come up snow and ice, and I'd been up a few fells in the snow and ice, but I come up that bit and there was a bit on the path where it was like just totally icy. So I tried to take my socks off, put them over my trainers, and it just gives us a little bit of extra grip. I wouldn't advise anybody doing that like as a total substitute. Definitely bring your crampons or even the little micro spikes, anything. Don't just use your socks, but that was the best thing I had in mind. But anyway, I survived it, and it taught us a valuable lesson that when it's like snowy and icy. So you might think you're alright on some hills, but when you get to them bits where it's just thick ice, quite scary actually when you're in that situation. I was like going over this, well, I was going up somewhere, and then I started finding myself over this cliff edge. Anyway, can't trust this. just feel like one of these jet fighters are going to fly over any second now. That's how I'm sure which way I'm going to go, yeah. If it was a computer game, I'd just be like right through the river, you know. But try not to get wet here. If I was walking all the way back to Workington, there's no way I want that fight, like. Ready? So when you get up top of here, there's basically an out for ages, and then there's a path that goes up that way, and then you can choose if you want to go like over towards Whiteside, Grisdale Pike. There'll be Ladyside Pike. That leads down towards oh, I forget the name of it, honestly, my brain's just not working. I know where it leads to anyway. There's a little village down there. But I want to be heading towards Crummock way. But I'll see when we get up there, because I know that's Grassmoor over that way, but no, quite there. I forget the name of that now anyway, but I always used to think that was Grassmoor from that side, but it's not. Well, see a few people walking up there, but yeah, we're just going to walk up there, so I'll see you up there. Alright, shape, eh? Yeah, right, pal. It's Erdwick shape. You only get them really around Lake District way, but I'm sure there was somewhere else that I've seen them. I think it could have been in Wales or somewhere. But they're mainly a Lake District shape. Vikings brought these off a long time ago from Norway, which way? And then brought them to UK. And then brought them today, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the Erdwick shape, class. Lake District shape. They got a lot of fluffy heads and fluffy ears. Oh, if you didn't lakes, get yourself all Erdy bear. When you look at this behind us, it looks like there should be like a little mini lake or a town, a little body of water really there, and then you can see where it all runs off down that way, which is just like really part of the ice age, how it carved out the mountains and stuff. And then you can see how it's carved all this out, and then you've got these mines, you know, people working in there like 100 years ago, some you know, the 1800s, 1900s, and then it all got shut down. A lot of that stuff, I'm not too sure down there, but a lot of that shit got sent out to Whiteside and Workington and British Steel there. There was a lot of jobs going on there. I mean, down there it does quite well with tourism, but you look at what it's like in Whiteside, loads of shops shut down. I don't know, it should just be better. It should be more like Whitby or Scarborough somewhere. So, yeah, make Whiteside better. It's getting there. That levels is pretty cool, isn't it? It's been that long since I've walked up this bit. I'm trying to picture what it's like when you get up there. I can sort of remember what it's like on that bit, but I can't quite remember what it's like on that bit. It's been quite a long time, like. Just getting some oxygen into this. So now you can see, there's Braithwaite down there, and then there's that path that I've come up that way, and then I've come up side of this hill up here, and then zigzagged around this path. This comes round. I thought it was going to go up there, but I forgot it carries on up that way. I'm getting there. I just can't quite remember what it looks like when you get up to the top of that bit, so we'll see when we get up there. I've just come to this bit here where you can actually walk up that way. So I've just come from that way. I could walk up that way, but I think I'm going to go across this way just so that I can see what's on to the side. Because if that's the bit where you go over Whiteside, I wouldn't mind doing that. Just seems a bit easier than going over there. The main reason I want to do the easy way because I want to get the distance in, and I want to do a bit of the mountains, but not like, I don't know, I don't need to be going up there because that's just way out my way. So I think this would be a better direct route for where I need to be going, and then I can get back in decent time and all. Don't know why I like doing adventures like this, but it's just class. It's quite good doing it the other way around, where normally I would like set off from home and then walk to the lakes and walk up one of the fells and get off at here or Scarfell Pike, Keswick somewhere, I don't know. Done quite a lot of those walks, but just be quite rewarding to get back at the end at night and get back to my chair and think, oh, that's it. You know, that's quite a good end point to get back to your chair where your TV is, back to your bed. Like one of them end points. I suppose the bed will be the end point and then back to work tomorrow, so imagine how tired I'm going to be in the morning. But Saturday, tomorrow and then Sunday, so yeah, get back from work and then just take it easy. And then take my mum off for a day on Sunday. And so we're just getting up to the top of this bit now, so we'll see what it's like over there. So I know where I'm at now, I remember now. So there's like Hobcarton Crag, I think, over that way. Grassmere, that's over that way. And then there's a pass that goes down there towards Crummer. And then that's I forgot the name of it now. White Summer. I probably said it before, but honestly my brain is just not working today. Anyway, Whiteside. Yeah, honestly. So I'm gonna come down that ridge, which is pretty cool. I haven't done that for ages. Last time I done this one, I walked all the way to there, and then can't remember if I went down up Grisdale Pike and then down towards Braithwaite, or whether if I went down that way. I just can't remember now. That many times I've passed these parts of the fells and been up and down here so many times, but it's been years since I've done that. I'm going to carry on walking up this way. See 3 people coming down now. Get up top of there, go along that ridge, and I'll take it from there. So I've just made my way up from down there and all the way up here. Just getting up to there now. Top of Whiteside. So that's Hobcarton Crag, and that's Grisdale Pike over there. That's Grassmere, but I was thinking of going down. But yeah, I could have went down there and that would have been quicker. But I just think this is going to be way more fun, going up Whiteside and then coming down the ridge and then heading towards either Crummock or Loweswater, probably Loweswater, and then carry on back down to Lily Allway. Views are just amazing. I even see as far as Elvellyn over there, but I wouldn't really say it's like cloudy today. It's like, don't know what the word is for it, hazy. Don't know. Can't say as much, but still looks pretty cool where I'm climbing. So just getting up to the top of Whiteside now. It's not quite the top. Still got to go up that bit here. You can start to see the lake now. That's Crummock down there. So we're going to have a walk over this ridge and then walk back up. I think I've got a good enough time to do it anyway. So it's alright. It'll be a bit dark though when I'm getting close to the dome though, aren't I? But I think I've got another 3 or 4 hours until it gets dark or something. So I'm doing alright for time. I think if I'd went that way, where the Drysdale Pike is, it would have probably added a few more hours onto my time. So I'm gonna carry on up here, over that ridge, down there, and then off towards Law's Waterway. So I'll see you up there in a bit. Nomads though, just come from down that way and then get up here. I'm pretty sure that's Whiteside Pike, I remember, because I walked up there a long time ago. I come up here in the dark and all, it's pretty mental, like, did it with a torch. And then I carried on towards Drysdale Pike, yeah, and then I was thinking, did I camp out? But no, there was another time where I walked up to Drysdale Pike and I camped out on that wall a bit. It was dead windy and all. Honestly, I thought I was like going to get blown off it at night time. Luckily I'd built a lot of wall and that probably saved my life that night. But fucking hell, when I woke up that morning it was brutal. Like, but I'm going to carry on over that way now. Oh, this is the top of Whiteside Pike. I remember coming up there now. I remember coming up there and up there in the dark. Honestly, it was absolutely mental. That last time I done that. So just carrying on down this way now. Now I'm at the top. It sort of gets a bit safer and easier, but then later on it gets a lot bit dangerous over that bit, doesn't it? But as long as I was careful, take my time, I'll be alright. So we're starting to come down where the ridge is now. Yeah, I've got the right boots on for today. I've always got the right boots on. But I've got jeans on today, so obviously not the right sort of thing to be wearing on these fells, and that is it. But it's alright, they're pretty loose, they just fit right. But yeah, I'm going to carry on down this ridge. So we'll go down, we'll go up, and then we'll go up and down. Oh, that's gonna do it. Let's get into this bitch. how green that moss is down there. It's mad to think at some point this was all under the sea and it was all raised and the ice age come, carved it all out. It's mad how all the rocks go like this, you know. Obviously there's more to geography that I don't know why it goes like this, but it just looks mental, doesn't it? It looks like as if it's took us ages to do that, but it only took us a little bit, about half an hour. But I think if I was going the other way it'd take a bit longer to get from here to there, to the top of there. But doing alright. Check out these views. See over towards Grass Road over that way. Ages ago I come up it that way, right up the front of the. That was awesome, like. So yeah, couldn't resist the mini eggs. Don't know why, but when I went into Deadens this morning, I knew I needed some water, and then the last thing I seen at the counter was these mini eggs. So I thought, well, I better grab some of these. I could go down that way and then head towards Cockermouth way, get a bus back from there. But I'm not going to do that. I want to walk all the way back home. And I'd say my bed's probably going to be my final spot, because it's like I can see loads of water in distance now, and fell better. I can't really say shit though today. It's just the way the sun's coming through, and it's, I don't know, it's like the cold in the sun making it all hazy. But it's cold, you can still see something though. We're getting a good view of Crummock water now, and you can see loads of water over there, so it's two lakes you can see in here. And then when you get further down you should maybe be able to see a bottom here. Going to make our way down here now. I think somewhere over Law's Waterway there's a pub down that way, so I might maybe go and get something to eat in there. Or if not, I'll go down to Braithwaite and I'll maybe get some tea in there. Maybe cost us about 15 quid for the, you know, like a special dinner, tea or whatever, but it'll be worth it. Oh, it'll be worth it. Quite mad just standing on top of this overhanging rock, just checking out that view of that ridge, Whiteside. It'll just come down all of that and across there. It's Grassmere Mountain there, and you can see a bit of Crummock. Maybe see a bit of Buttermere later on down that way. And loads of water over there. So we'll just keep on heading down this way, and basically heading for the pub right now. Before we go back down. Get something to eat, get a drink when we get down here somewhere. This is just mad as fuck, innit? Just walking along this bit here. It feels quite steep, this bit. It's you can feel it on your nose. You gotta be careful when you're going down some bits down here, like it's not just a straight walk downhill. It's like probably be careful where you're going. This bit's going to be a bit of a bastard really, you know, but you know, as long as I take my time, watch where I'm going, be alright, and then get down there, that's going to be a bit of a doddle, and then another steep bit down there, so, well, after that, it's just pretty much flat, few wheels, so should be alright, should be back for about, well, I'm thinking maybe 9, but could be even later than that, to be fair. As long as I get back by 12, that'll be alright. And then I can just go straight to bed, go to sleep, get up, get back to work, and then go back to bed. It's pretty steep, it's too bad. There's an helicopter going over there. I wonder if that's mountain rescue or something. It's like a little player. You've just got to like proper climb down some of those bits, like scramble down it, you know, every now and then. Just make sure you've got out of some. Fuck no, I wouldn't like flying down that, and it's quite steep, this section and all. It's alright as long as you take your time. Yeah, what am I doing going that way? This way looks easier. as long as we take our time, we'll be back down there without broken legs, so keep it as nice and steady pace. Having a bit of a face-off out with a shape. Right, go on then, you go first. Where you going? Oh, I'm going up this way. I'm going up to go back down. I'm guessing you're going down to go up. Quite like the shape of Grasmere from the distance, so when you get more around the corner, I don't know, it just reminds us of like a volcano or something. Just got that look about it. Oh, it's quite mad actually, looking back now to see how far I've come. It's quite steep on my legs, so yeah, steep, hard. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can feel my muscles in my legs now. I'll be feeling that for a few days like. But if I'm doing tidy next month, I'm going to be coming down something that's 6 times bigger than that. That's like 12,000 foot. That's only like 2,000 foot. So I'm just coming down from this, and kind of a funny thought that's just entered my head. I mean, I knew this already, but in summertime they have buses that come up here, and they don't at the moment. So I want to go back, yeah, and I'm basically gonna come down this path here, head towards the lake. I'm gonna take a path that takes you onto the side of Crummock. You get quite a good view of Grasmere from there. Go through them woods, and then over towards Lawswater. So should take us about maybe about another hour to get to Lawswater. So if we get to that pub and they're serving food, I might just get some up there. I've just had shite today early. Oh, that pasty was alright, but it was just a bit early for us today. Oh, damn that. Oh, see, just a nice little lazy walk down this bit now, and then maybe this little bridge over that grass. Oh, it's been a good day. I'm ready for something to eat, and my legs are pretty knackered now. Usually when I do this the other way around, after you've done the mountain and then you've come back down and everything, that's it, you're on the the bus home. But oh, this is going to be a long walk from now. So why did I do this? I do enjoy it, like I enjoy the achievement afterwards, you know, even if you are walking in the dark. That's the only thing I'm not looking forward to, is walking in the dark when I get probably another 2 hours. That's where it's probably going to get dark, innit? So so I've literally just got down to the bottom of it now, so that's alright. I'm a lot safer now. As I was coming down that bit before, I don't know what I'd done, but I put my foot on a loose rock and then I sort of went flying. Did like a forward roll. Fucking hell. I don't mean for like shit like that to happen, to like have these falls, but somewhere I just put my foot on one of those loose rocks and it literally just went, its centre's just, oh fuck me. why did that happen? Look, luckily I'm alright. Alright, fucking hell. Definitely be watching out for them loose rocks, like. Oh, this is it. This is the start of summer. I've had a cheeky little summer in Gran Canaria and Italy as well. It was like this sort of temperature, but maybe a little bit warmer. But no, it's like, I don't know, 15, 16 degrees here today. It's gotta be. Some more days like this will be awesome. And less rain. So whoever's controlling the weather these days, can we just make it a bit more sunnier this year, but not too hot. So doesn't it remind you of like a volcano or something? That's Grasmere behind us. That's what I was thinking of coming down, but like I've gone up it that way before and actually see somebody walking up there now. But it's been pretty good fun to walk over that ridge on Whiteside. I've only done Whiteside once, and that was when I went up here. I've done Grasmere many a time, so back down here. I'm gonna come along there, go down that road, and then try and find that path that goes up to goes across the lake, and that's there's another one out running it as well, so I don't know if there's something going on, a little challenge or something. But oh, awesome does Grasmere look, honestly, yeah. Honestly, it just reminds you of a volcano from here, doesn't it? Just imagine it. Maybe it was at some point, I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to walk back down here now. I'm going to find the path that takes us off towards that way. I forget the name of them woods. Oh man, I used to know the name of everything down there like 10 years ago, but sort of forget names of places after a while. The amount of times I've been for walks around here. That's So I've just got to there, and this is where the turn off is to get down to Crummock. So I walk along here, and then we'll head down towards the lake, and then I think it's Longfoot Woods, I think it's called, but I could be wrong. That's it, just bouncing off the sun, that's class. So I should get down here in a bit, then somewhere there's a path that goes along that way. Private woodland, please keep to the footpath and avoid damage to trees. So you can walk across here. Usually when it's private it means that you can't go down though, doesn't it? So, as long as you stick to the main path. To be fair though, why the fuck are you going to go up there unless if your dog runs off after the fox or something. coming through this forest, the one thing that you don't see is like the smell that you get inside of a pine forest. Quite like that. Yeah, we've got a bit of a view of Crumaclark now. Start to see the sun going down a bit more now. So I think maybe in an hour and a half, probably going to start to see that sunset. Hopefully as I get on top of Fang's Brow near Rullock, and then I'll be like looking towards Workington. Probably see the sun. It's cloudy, but no, cloudy, it's weird today. It's like hazy. Just can't think of the word for it over. I'm pretty sure that little bit there, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the bit that I camped on when I was walking Grassmere or Scarfell Pike. It could have been the Scarfell Pike, and it was like night time when I was coming through here, and I just had like one of them lighters with the little torch on. I didn't have a proper torch. I just used that and put a one-man tent up there, which my old manager gave us. So cheers for that, Noddy. And a sleeping bag. Oh, that was in my early days there. So just coming out of these woods now, and we're gonna kind of towards Low's Water next. Hopefully find that pub. That was mad coming out of them woods, and I just said to one of my managers there, oh yeah, that was quite mad. It's alright, you know, as I do these mad walks. Yeah, come out of them woods, and head up these roads now. There's not many pavements on this way, but you know, it's like sort of acceptable to be walking along the road, but it's alright. I've got an head torch and I've got a normal torch as well, so I'll stick them on in a bit. Better check time and see what time we're on, but not far off from this pub now. So I think there's two pubs on the way back, so I don't know. However how many pubs there is to get back home, we'll try and hit all the pubs. I've just challenged myself again. I mean, Grassmere in the distance. That's so costly. Normally this road in summertime gets dead busy. I'm walking up here at this time and I haven't seen any more cars coming up and down, so it's been alright. Seeing this phone box in the distance, I don't know whether if anybody's actually played Fallout, not Fallout, Atomfall on PlayStation or Xbox. It's that phone box. seen it billions of times, but now I'm walking up here, felt like I'm in that game. I'm going to see a robot coming around this corner, an angry mob trying to kill us, so I think we're all good. So I was going to go to the Cockstall Inn there, but that's the pub that's in Lawswater. Just seemed like a bit of a detour, to be honest, like, and I don't even know that if it's open. It's just coming up 5 to 6, so I'm pretty lucky that I've actually got the sunlight that I've got out now. So yeah, I'm just going to have to keep on walking for a bit, get my bag out, and I'll look for my head torch. Probably haven't got long actually, because cars have started putting their street light, their headlights on. Start to see a bit of a sunset over that way. So I'll keep on going for a bit, and I'm going to have to get my torch out. I've just got up here and seen the sign for the Cockstall Inn, so I was going to dodge it, but okay, let's go down here, go out to the pub, go and get a drink, and then we'll move on to the next pub. So right now I've got Melbrek behind us. You've got this like spooky looking church over there, daffodils growing off of gravestones, looks pretty cool, and then you've got Grassmere over there. So just heading for this pub here, Cockstall Inn. Go and get a drink on here, and then I'll go and move on to the next one.
Can't comment, we're not.
Ball players.
Every time you read the next one, it's better. Potatoes, chorizo,
I'm ready to the Cockstall Inn. I'm just going to get myself another few drinks out, something to eat, and carry on walking. Should be getting dark in next half an hour or something. I don't know, should be getting dark now actually, but got myself a fish and chips in here.
wait.
I'll be setting drink. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. And then you fish and chips.
Fucking banging, didn't it? Right, let's get in please. I've had a couple of drinks, some to eat, so proper full. Which way am I going? It's just starting to get a bit more dark now, so not too bad. It's just gone past 6, so I've been about, I don't know, like 7 mile, I think. I think it's around about 7 mile or something, 7 or 8 mile from here. So 3, 6, 9. I can't even work it out, but no, 3, 6, 9. I don't know, 4 hours maybe. So I get on 3 or 4 hours. I think it's just gone about 6 o'clock, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe about 9 or 10 o'clock. I think I'll roll back, but it's going to get a bit dark. on the way home. I think I'm gonna have to get my coat out now because it's a bit cold. Them two drinks totally finished us off, including the food. The food with the two drinks, you know, struggling to get up this hill. I just felt like an absolute fat bastard, like. But I could have stayed there a bit longer, but if I stay there any longer, that's not going to do me any good, is it? Although I was like, alright, put your food and your drinks on a tab. I've got to get to work tomorrow, and I've got to walk all the way back to Workington. Like, that's absolutely miles away from here, so like, I'll come down the mountains, gone to that pub, I've had 2 drinks, something to eat. It's like gone past 6 o'clock. I'm gonna struggle, aren't I? Like, back to Workington here, but got no choice in the matter. I'll put myself into this situation, I can get myself out of it. I just need to keep on walking that way for the next 3 to 4 hours, and then get back home, knock one out, go out to bed. So I've got my little LED torch on, just got it on red so people could at least see like I'm summer. But it's going by there. That would actually be pretty cool, actually, driving up and down there on a motorbike. I wonder if they've been over on Easter Pass, because if they have, that must have been an absolute belter with the sunset. Like. So, actually on that bit between Crummock and Lawswater, we're not quite at Lawswater here, but it's a very big Lawswater, yeah, compared to a lot of lakes. It's probably one of the smallest ones, or bodies of water, whatever you want to call them. So just getting this nice sunset up here, and I'm surprised that it's actually still light at this time. So I think it's next Sunday when the clocks change, go an hour forward, so it should be, we're on the right path there. Seeing daffodils or little lambs, so with the heat and that, I haven't had to wear my big coat, so I don't know, it smells like summer's on its way, so more good days like this would be awesome, and less of them rainy days. I could just go to sleep in that ditch, to be fair, right now. If I do that, I'll probably end up sleeping in for work, and then I'll have to find myself walking from here back to Workington just to get some reception and explain myself. So even when it gets dark, I can just tell that that's Melbrick, that's Hencombe, and there's Lawfell. So that means Lawswater's just down these hills and where these woods are. I can just tell by the shapes up in the distance, so I know where I'm going. And this road takes us all the way basically back home, yeah. I don't even need a map on all this. Like, luckily I've got maps with us, you know, just on the off chance I need them. But I wanted to do all today without the maps, and just take myself off on a little adventure, get on the bus, and just walk back here. So it's alright. Got my little LED torch so cars can see us. So even though I've had a few drinks, I'm walking pretty well. I'm doing alright. Yeah. If I was to go over Hencombe, I'd end up in Ennerdale, or even just over Lawfell. You'd head towards Ennerdale way over that way. And then, I suppose if you wanted, you can go over towards Whitehaven, but my main mission is to get back home. That's the main quest, get back to bed. and then yeah, back up at 6 o'clock, 6:15 at the latest. Get out of the house at 6:30, and then get a train at 20 to 7. Get to Whiteside at about 7 o'clock, 7:05, and then I start working at about 7:30. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, but it's just mad walking around here at night time by yourself, innit? Yeah, like I've just got no fear at all, absolutely zero fear. Whereas I know most people like walking along the woods at night time beside a lake. You know, it's maybe quite scary, but I just find this like quite chilled out. There's just barely any sound. Like every now and then you hear a bird making a noise. There's just a seat there where you could just sit down, chill out, do what you want, smoke crack. It's just so peaceful though, innit? Listen to this. So I don't know that if you can say this, but them stars just look amazing tonight. So I'm on top of Fangsborough now. See all the lights over that way, heading towards the coast. I think I can see a bit of Whiteside over that way, Workington over there. You can't really see it up, but still gone. Just see a bit of the new moon as well. Looks pretty cool. So I'm just coming through a little village called Workington now, and then the next village will be Ulloch. So just need to keep on going. So I'm just seeing a sign there with Workington 6 mile on, so I think that should take us about 2 to 2.5 hours. So shouldn't really take too long if I'm just walking along on the flat roads. So just coming through Ulloch now. So seem to be no good. So I was just coming through Braithwaite now. So yeah, I've got about another hour till I get back to Lily, and then about another hour after that, and then I'll be back in Workington and back home. So so it's just coming up to 20 to 10. I've just got to Lily, so I think I should be back home for about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So just as I sort of estimated before, so it's not too bad. Not feeling too bad, but I know I'm going to be feeling this in the morning. So I'm just coming back into Workington now. Just coming down High Street, heading back into town. That's it, I've got back to Workington now. So I just need to climb one more thing and that's into bed. I've just got back in the house and it's literally just gone past 10:30, so that's not too bad. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm ready to my final summit. Climbed into bed. I'm going to sleep now. So see you later.